Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Latin Voices. And today we have a special guest all the way from UK. She's originally from Bulgaria. But let's start with introducing each one of us. You want to start, Jesse?
Sure. Hi everyone. Hola, hola a todos. My name is Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I live in Ontario, Canada, and I form part of this amazing online business.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
Isabel?
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel Vargas. I am originally from Mexico, but I live in the United States. I'm a mother of three. I work as a teacher assistant, and also a digital business owner.
Thank you, Isabel. And my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama. I work in the movie industry and I also a digital business owner. So let's bring our guest today to our live.
Hello,
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 Polina. Thank you for
hello.
coming in today.
Hello, hello.
We're so happy. Can I introduce myself?
Yes,
My
please.
name
Thank
is
you.
Polina. I'm originally from Bulgaria, but last 9 years I'm living in United Kingdom with my family. We came here 9 years ago for a better way of living. Sorry. Can you say something? I'll be okay in a minute. Sorry. So that is, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. Sorry.
That's what happened when we are live. Don't worry.
Yeah, I
We're
was
real
I was
people.
okay all day. Why now? Why now?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of water will help, I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
today I've lost my job. Sorry.
oh,
I'm so happy.
Is it happy good?
I'll change my job. Yeah.
Yes.
that's good. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
everything
yes.
that comes to life is a blessing. It's just that way
Yeah.
we see it. So
So I'm happy. Any
oh,
questions?
yes, it's coming. Okay, so let's start with the first question. And is Isabel.
Yeah.
Paulina, what motivated you to join this business? Can you share the key factors that influence your decision?
Yes, my motivation was my family, and also I want to retire earlier because I'm not 21 plus. I have some decades plus in my age, and I start thinking about early retirement. And also, I make my decision to move in online space during the pandemic when the majority of the people was closed at home. I was working during that time because I'm social care worker by profession. I support vulnerable people in the care home. But when I went out, to catch the bus, no people on the street, like in the horror movie. And that time I asked myself, that is the life supposed to be? This will be endless, or when finish this movie? And one chilly February, when I'm scrolling on social media, one ad pop up and grab my attention. That was my coach now. She was talking on my own language, and she was talking so nicely about community, about a little bit she touched the structure of the business, that we have people from all cultures background, that we have people from many countries in the world. And I like this because I know three languages. I said I can manage that business, and I call her and I start with the first step, register on her website and watching 90 minutes webinar. So I felt relieved and I joined the business. So now I'm in the business.
That's awesome.
So as soon as you saw the ad, you sent a message, you communicated with her, and then you
Yeah, I
decided to join the
communicate. Yeah,
business. Okay.
yeah. I start the business because I like how she was talking. She was said we are a very big community. That days we reached 200,000, and she said we help each other. Everyone have mentor and coach. I said I'm not tech savvy to her. Explain my situation. That I'm not present never myself in a social media. She said don't worry. We have video based training. I said my English is not good. It's not good at all. She said, no, don't worry, you will improve your English. And that's happened because when I started a year and a half ago, my English wasn't so good, but I improved my English a lot for the masterminds,
Mhm.
and
That's
Well,
awesome.
that's great. Mhm.
Yeah, that's actually a good point because like we also have someone in the community who when he joined the business, he only spoke French. Like he didn't know anything about English. However, he wanted to change his life. So he joined the business. And by joining the business today, now he speaks English. So, yeah,
yeah, motivation, yeah.
yes,
We new skills every day we learn.
yes.
Nice.
Um, so we have a viewer. I'm just going to show it. So, Pat Keating. So, thank you, Pat Keating,
Hey, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
for viewing. And then the second question. I think it's, yeah.
All right, so I have the second question. So, do you or your husband have any initial doubt about joining this business? What advice could you offer to someone who is currently skeptical?
Yeah, my husband still skeptical about the business, but this is my decision to join, because I said to him, I said I want to try. If I didn't try, I'll ask myself why I'm not doing this business. So I try and I never regret. So to people who are skeptical, I want to tell them to check for themselves because checking is completely free. You just go to register on someone website, and after that, you will watch that 90 minutes webinar. And from that webinar, you will do informed decision for yourself. Because in webinar, you have first part of webinar is like a little bit structure of the business, and second part you have the real people who share their successful stories in the business, how they started 1 2 years ago and now they are very successful. Most of them they start from zero, even though most of them they don't have money. They just borrow from someone or
Yeah,
to
that's
start the
right.
business.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
When I started the business, well, my husband was the skeptical. I told him, "Oh, I found this business. I think it's the real deal. I'm going to go for it." He was like, one second. We like, do you do your research? Do you look all the information?" I'm like, "Yes, yes, I want to do it." And he was like, "I don't believe this." So I started. I was like, is I think this business for me, so I want to start. So I start the business, and then when I received my first check on the on the mail, my husband said, "Oh, who is this?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's part of the business." He's like, "No way." So he opened it. He was like surprised, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, did something like that happen?" I'm like, "Yeah, I told you it's the real deal." And then that year we had to do our taxes, and he was like, "Oh, do we put this on the business and this?" Like, like it's just completely different. Like when you are skeptical, and but the thing is, like, you can be skeptical about everything, and that's normal. But
Yeah.
you have to move from there. You have to look for information. You have to try. If you not try, how do you know if it's good or if it's bad for you? So that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So the third question.
Okay. Is it? It's often said that to succeed, one must be a dreamer. Do you believe that dreaming is sufficient to achieve success, or are there other elements needed?
I think that everyone dreaming in their life. For example, when I go to bed, I always have some dreams for tomorrow. But if you want that dreams come true, everything if you want to come true, you have to do like a first step, or you have to take some action.
Mhm.
That dreams to come true. So just only dreaming is not enough,
That's true.
So take a action.
Yeah,
That is the
you can be
element
a
that you need,
dreamer, right?
to your dreams to come true. Yeah.
Yeah, you can be a dreamer all you want, but if you don't put the work in and you don't
Yeah.
take action and
Yeah.
you don't start
Yeah. Of
doing
course.
something about it, it's just going to continue to be a dream because you're not working for it. So
Mhm.
yes, I mean, you can be a dreamer, but to achieve your dreams, you have to put in the work.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
dreams can become reality. You
Hmm.
Yeah.
have to
Yeah,
do something.
sounds very well.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay. So, question number 4. So, in your opinion, do you think this business model is suitable for everyone? Why or why not?
So I can say in one sentence, this business is not for everyone, and not everyone is for this business. You understand what I mean? So this business is for people who are serious and that they take business seriously and put themselves in a job, hard job. You have to work on that. You have to learn new skills every day. For example, before I started the business, I never present myself in the social media. I was so scared to do picture of myself and post. But after that, I see if I'm not doing this action, if I hide myself somewhere in the bushes, nobody know about me. So I have to show my face. I have to start recording the videos, and I'm doing. So you have to go out from your comfort zone, and if you think that you can't do it, this is not for you. So you have to move on and learn new skills, and that's it. Yeah, you can do this. I'm sure everyone can do.
Yeah,
Just don't be scared. Yeah.
yeah. I think yes, the business model is suitable for everyone, but I think it will depend of the individual if they have the mindset to be able to go for what you want, to change your life. Because I think if you don't have the mindset for that, it's going to be hard to be able to succeed in the business because when you run, like, like any business or anything in life, you have like ups and downs, right? So when you're in the ups, your energy is like good, like to go forward. But when something comes up and then you get down, that's where you need to have a good mindset, because you need to be able to um, have that resilient, like a perseverance, like not giving up for your dreams, like keep working forward and moving forward. So I think for someone who wants to join the business, yeah, this business model is suitable for anyone, but you need to have the mindset. You need to be able
Yeah.
to like you say, you mentioned, get out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
to be able to do the business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the fifth question.
Okay, so in today's world, do you think it's important to have a backup plan?
Yeah, for me, this is very important because you never know. Like I said in the beginning of conversation today, my company terminated my contract. They called me said you are not working anymore here. So good that I have my business or I have another plan. It's not necessary to be online, but I think that now online business is better than offline because I have online businesses before, and to have offline business is very expensive. Startup cost is very expensive. You have to hire staff, you have to pay rent, you have to pay bills. Here in an online space you don't need to pay anything. You have to pay just to advertise and present yourself in the social medias, because we do attraction marketing. We present ourselves and advertise our structure, the business lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think
so
that one of the reasons I also joined this business was I didn't have a backup plan. So I decided I was like I want to become a nurse. I want to help people. That is, it's a big field. I would never have a problem finding job or anything like that. And it's just start the career you get into, and you see that it's really hard to get time off to spend time with your family, to spend time for yourself. You're paying bill by bill, so you're actually not doing nothing for you or your family. So it's really hard. And that's when I ask myself, is there anything else that I can do to help me to, if I get injured or anything like that, how can I keep bringing the money at home? So I was like, oh, I need to find something extra. a plan B or something to make to keep going. So that's when I start having, oh, I need to look for something, and that's when I realized it, that there is so many ways there to have a second plan, and that's when I came out with this one, and here we are. Awesome.
Yeah, adding to that, yeah, I think many times, like when we have a job, we think that our job is going to be there forever, and then we
Yeah.
think that that's enough. But unfortunately, like, Jesse, you mentioned, you touched one thing that is very important, the health, or like even, like if you get into a car accident, sometimes, like because of that car accident, you cannot go back to your work. So if you don't have something prepared, like, you gotta pay for insurance. So if you don't have an insurance, then, you're gonna be in trouble. So having a plan B is essential these days, and it's something that a lot of people overlook because they don't think about that. But there's so many things that you require a plan B, like health, if you
Yeah.
get laid off, or for example, like if you, like, for example, me last year, like my job, like they went into a strike, so for the entire year we couldn't work. So that's
Um,
another reason, like why I joined the business, because um even, like you have a job, sometimes circumstances happens that
business.
we need something to have in the backup. And then, like the other thing is, like, inflation is going up,
Yeah.
salaries are not increasing, and then if you don't have
At
money for
all.
insurance, then you're in trouble.
Yeah. Absolutely agree.
Nothing is secure. As long as you're working for somebody else, you don't have a secure job. And sometimes, the people that you work for, the company that you work for, like when you ask for time off, they act like it's a big deal. They can't do it without you. When you go back, you have a bunch of stuff stacked up that you got to deal with. But the day they decide that they don't want you anymore,
Let it go.
you don't make a difference. There's that you're not needed, and you're not what they thought, or you're not what you thought you were, this indispensable person that they couldn't do the work without. So it's very important that you have a second plan, a plan B, because when that happens, at least you're not going to be stuck without a job and without money to pay your bills. It's always good to have another plan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so the next question, do you want to do that one?
Oh, how has your mindset changed from when you first joined the business to now?
Yeah, in the beginning, I was skeptical that I can do anything in the business because I wasn't tech savvy, I don't know how to do anything. I was, how to say, I think that I only help all the time. And my coach said me, Polina, this is your business. Don't reach every day to me, please. Go to the training because I know I was petrified. Oh, I will do mistakes and all to set up something. And I was brave and I go through the training. And I think that our training is amazing because through this training, I gain lots of knowledge, really lots of knowledge technically also. And I set up lots of things and now I'm advertising everywhere. So yeah, I can say that I have big difference and only and not only in technical skills I joined. Also, like you said in the beginning, that I changed my mindset. I'm starting thinking more positively and see in every situation, how to overcome obstacles. I'm not concentrate before. I only concentrate about the problem and negativity. Now I'm starting thinking in more positive way. So it's much easier for me go through my failures because I have lots of failures in the beginning, rejection and everything. So now I accept this more calm, in situation. I'm not like crying in the beginning. I can't do this, I can't do that. Now much better because I changed my mindset, way of thinking.
Yeah. Adding to that, yeah, you touched few little things there that like in order to for the mindset, like to fear, like in order
Yeah.
to overcome, like you have to overcome your fear to do
Yes.
something. So that's something that, where mindset comes in, because like you were saying, at the beginning, you didn't want to be like in front of the camera and showing yourself, you know,
Yeah.
or like you mentioned just now, like you were afraid, like of the technical stuff because you
Yeah.
it was new to you, but you were able to overcome your fear and look at you now, like you're
Yeah.
doing live, you know. So
I
that's
just press
amazing.
everywhere. No.
But you know that's very inspiring, like for someone who was afraid about technology. Look how you have changed, how you are right now. So that's really amazing. How, like the business is able to change the mindset of
Yeah.
everyone, like to make it, like more be able to see all the possibilities that are in front of you and not just focus on one thing, and overcoming our fears of doing
Yeah.
something,
It's
and
important.
be prepared for any um, stuff that will present to us, like rejections and all that. Like we
Yeah.
had like a challenge that where we're going for the
Challenges.
no.
Yeah.
So sometimes if we get a no, like that's a yes, I got a no.
Yeah. That doesn't mean no. That doesn't mean the end of the road.
Yeah,
Just the start.
yeah,
Yeah, personal growth is a big takeaway from this business because you do grow a lot personally. You learn a lot and you learn all these skills, but the takeaway is the way it makes you feel. It makes you feel more secure. You're not afraid to talk, with other people or to talk in front of a camera anymore. And yes, we all have a coach, we all have a mentor when we start, and they're there to support us. But at the end, it's our business. And sometimes because we're so afraid, we don't want to try something without their guidance. We're like, oh, if I do it by myself, I'm going to mess it up. And at some point, they're going to tell you, okay, just try doing it by yourself. And if you can do it, I'll be there to help you. But um, they're doing it for our benefit because they want us to start doing stuff by ourselves to for us to see that we're capable of doing it, and they don't have to be there anymore. So yes, we're like babies at the beginning of the business when we don't know anything about technology, when we don't know anything about social media, and somebody's holding our hand the whole time. But at some point, they're
you have
gonna
to
let
let
go, and you're gonna have to start doing it by yourself.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree with you with that. Yeah. Like we're there at the beginning, but like after that we have to let them try, like the same thing as the child, like you teach the child, but then you let them experience themselves.
Mhm.
You're gonna be there to guide them and protect them, but you have to let them be trying to be independent, and have that confidence in themselves.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question for you. Um So, is there a message you would like to share with our viewers today for the last words before we conclude our live?
Last words I want to say to everyone who watching us today to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve everything. I talking with position that I didn't too much believe in myself, not only in the business in my life, but when I starting believe in something, I really reach my goals. So believe in yourself, and also people who are skeptical, I want to tell them to come and check for themselves. Just register with someone website with your valid email. This is very important, valid email and your name, and you will receive 90 minutes webinar. And from there, you will check for yourself. Checking is completely free. So check for yourself. You never know. Maybe this is exactly what you're looking for. So join to us.
Yeah. Yes. So for all the people that are watching and the ones that are going to watch the replay, if you've been watching us for a while, and if you've been, if you already saw somebody's ad and you've been thinking about it, it's been in your mind this whole time, it's probably because more than likely you want to do it, but for some reason you're afraid and you don't want to take action. It doesn't really cost anything. You're not going to lose anything by receiving the webinar after you register. So it's completely free. Nothing's going to happen. All you're going to do is receive information after you register with your name and your email. So after you do that, the webinar has a bunch of information for you. And then once you see it, you're going to kind of going to know, okay, this is something I would like to do, or no, this is not for me. So there's nothing to lose by doing it.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay.
make an informed decision. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, so concluding for everything that we have touched, I think the main topic here is mindset. Having a good mindset to overcome fears, to be able to make our dreams come true. We have to take action. So mindset is the key to our success in our business and in our lives. Um, so I just want to mention, for anyone who want us follow us in our pages, they're on the screen on the top. So if you want to learn more also on the business, what we post, and all the other lives that we have done, you can also check our pages in the screen. And then we also have our website on the screen. So if you want to register in our website with your name, email address, and then you will get an invitation to our 90 minutes free webinar where we're going to have information, like the testimonials from the people who are doing the business in our community, and also the structure, how our business plans work. So um, I just want to thank you again, Polina, for coming today to
Yeah.
our
Same.
live,
Thank you.
sharing your
Thank you.
story, and for learning, like for all your experience that you had on the live, because like this like sharing our story really helps the viewers, to understand, like that we're just like normal people like them. We all have, like different experience that we share, and the experience that we go through our business. So this is a nice way that for them to know more about the business. So thank you all for all the viewers who watched the live today, and for those watching the replay.
Yeah.
And then until our next episode for Latin Voices. So bye everyone, and have a nice, wonderful day or evening or night. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching.
Have a good night.